So Rene Ritchie basically just sacrificed himself for the entire tech community, if not the entire YouTube community. What's going on, YouTube? A bit of a different video today, as I'm going to be kind of reacting to what's going on in my industry versus covering products necessarily being released in the industry. Rene Ritchie has become the liaison for YouTube for creators. So he's going to be speaking on our behalf to YouTube and vice versa. We're going to get a lot of information explained to us from Rene. And so I think this is a good thing for the community and for us as a whole. But I think in the long run, I don't think it's going to be so great for Rene. And I'm going to explain all this. So hit the subscribe button, click the bell, do all that fun stuff. If you like the music, check out the link down below to Uppbeat, my favorite subscription service for music for creators. And with that, let's dive right in. So let's start with the good. And I think the first thing that needs to be said is congratulations to Rene. I think YouTube could not have picked a better person for the job. Rene is completely just level-headed. He's very articulate, very logical. He really explains things and understands things as a creator, but also understands the mind of the company, similar to what we do here in understanding how Apple's philosophy works and what they do. He does that for almost the entire tech community, not just with Apple products. And so I really think that we're in good hands with Rene speaking on our behalf. And it's a testament to just how good Rene is, because we can't forget that YouTube had the entire YouTube community to choose from, not just tech. They're talking every creator. And Rene just stood out amongst them all. And I think this is an incredible thing for him in terms of being recognized for just how good that he is. Now, let's continue on with the good, in that it is good for our community that he is taking this position. And we'll get to what does it mean that he's sacrificing himself for the tech community. Rene Ritchie was one of the best and fastest growing tech YouTubers out there. I mean, 300,000 subscribers plus in 2 years. The community was really coming behind him and backing him so that he could go out and create something of his own on his own. And he was trailblazing in a lot of ways with quality content. I mean, he makes some of the best looking videos out there. And so we were really supporting him in that. We know that Rene came from the tech journalism world, and then he branched out to do something on his own, and now he's kind of going back to what he used to do. And so while I think it's a great thing, because we're going to get a lot of information and we'll be able to help YouTube create a better experience for us creators, and thus we will begin to put out even better content, which will help our channels grow. Rene is now making at least one video a week. Yes, I watched his video where he announced it, and that's what he said. And at first, and that speaks to how articulate and great Rene is at conveying tough pills to swallow, is he did say, yeah, at least one video a week. But you feel all good, like, oh, okay, one video a week. And then you get a second to think about it, and you're like, oh man, this is one of the best tech creators out there, period. And we're losing that. So it's like a piece of you kind of dies, when you hear that. But ultimately, like I said, I do think it will be better for the creator community, but I think his channel is going to stall, and only time will tell. But obviously, if you're making less content overall, the channel may suffer. And I know he said he's going to make better videos, right? So he's going to spend more time on those deep dives and breakdowns, really doing things only the way that he can, which is a great thing. But let's not beat around the bush. His channel is going to take a hit in terms of just amount of content, quantity of content at least. I don't think quality is going to suffer, but certainly quantity. And I would hate to see it stifle his growth. And then 10 years from now, after working for YouTube and helping people like me and other tech YouTubers grow and make our million subscriber channels plus, he's going to go back to his 500,000 subscriber channel and be starting all over. So that's the only thing that gives me pause. And obviously, Rene is such a smart guy. I'm sure he thought of all the possibilities. He probably did the Doctor Strange thing where he's looking at every single scenario. And this was what was best for him at this point in his career. And again, I think it's a great job, and he's a great person for it. But how can you not love the Rene Ritchie channel? And how can you not be a little disappointed that we're going to be seeing less content from him as a creator? But like I said, he sacrificed that, whether he knows it or not. I'm sure he does, because it's going to help channels like mine and smaller channels get better, because he's going to be speaking on our behalf. I mean, literally, I've watched him pretty much since he started his channel, and he always speaks on the behalf of creators so well. He understands, you know, serious problems like subscribers and watch time and algorithm stuff, down to the minuscule little issues that creators, not just in tech, but all over YouTube have, and even beyond YouTube with just video content creation in general. And so, you know, so it's bittersweet. I don't know how else to describe it. This is like the definition of bittersweet for the tech community. But obviously, I want to know what your thoughts are. So let me know down in the comments below. Are you excited about this move by Rene? Are you disappointed? If you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button and click the bell. If you really love the video, leave a super thanks down below. That button is finally enabled. So you guys have already been giving, and it's really cool to see you guys supporting in such a real way up front. So thank you guys. I've got some really interesting camera videos coming very soon. This video here is shot on the Blackmagic Pocket 4K, but I have another camera coming in that I'm going to be comparing it to, and I think that's going to be the one that I end up going with. So yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Chris Grant Jr. It's the Granny Geek Show.